This is why you need to be a good Samaritan. In a world where we often rush through our days, it's easy to forget the importance of kindness. But imagine a world where everyone took a moment to help someone in need. How different would our lives be? Today we're going to dive into a story that beautifully illustrates the power of compassion and the impact it can have on others. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be inspired by the tale of the Good Samaritan. Ready to hear a story that's full of kindness and heart? This story has been told for generations, and its message is just as powerful today as it was when it was first shared. It's a story that teaches us about empathy, compassion, and the importance of helping others, no matter who they are or where they come from. Let's begin our journey into this timeless tale. Once upon a time there was a man traveling on a road. He was on a long journey, perhaps to visit family or to conduct some important business. The road was dusty and winding, and the sun beat down on him as he walked. Despite the heat and the distance, he pressed on, determined to reach his destination. Suddenly, some mean robbers attacked him and left him hurt. Oh no! These robbers were ruthless and showed no mercy. They took everything he had, leaving him with nothing but his injuries. The man lay on the side of the road, bruised and bleeding, feeling utterly helpless. He wondered if anyone would come to his aid or if he would be left to suffer alone. Along came a priest, but guess what? The priest was a respected figure in the community, known for his wisdom and piety. Surely he would stop to help the injured man. But as he approached, he saw the man lying there and chose to walk on by. Perhaps he was in a hurry, or maybe he didn't want to get involved. Whatever the reason, he left the man without offering any assistance. He just walked on by. The injured man watched in despair as the priest disappeared into the distance. His hope began to fade, and he wondered if anyone would ever come to his rescue. The road seemed lonelier than ever, and the pain from his injuries grew more intense with each passing moment. Then came a Levite, but he also passed without helping. But wait, the Levite, another respected member of the community, approached the injured man. Surely he would stop to help. But just like the priest, the Levite chose to ignore the man's plight. He too walked on by, leaving the man to suffer alone. The injured man felt a deep sense of abandonment and wondered if anyone would ever show him kindness. Here comes the hero of our story, a Samaritan. Now, Samaritans were often looked down upon by others in the community. They were considered outsiders and were not always treated with respect. But this Samaritan was different. He saw the injured man and felt a deep sense of compassion. He didn't see a stranger. He saw a fellow human being in need of help. He saw the hurt man and felt compassion. The Samaritan's heart ached for the injured man. He couldn't just walk on by like the others. He knew he had to do something to help. Without hesitation, he approached the man and assessed his injuries. The man looked up at the Samaritan with a mixture of hope and gratitude, relieved that someone had finally stopped to help him. He bandaged his wounds, put him on his donkey, and took him to an inn. The Samaritan carefully cleaned and bandaged the man's wounds, doing his best to ease his pain. He then gently lifted the man onto his donkey, making sure he was as comfortable as possible. The journey to the inn was slow and steady, with the Samaritan walking beside the donkey, ensuring the injured man was safe. He even left money for the innkeeper to take care of him. When they arrived at the inn, the Samaritan made arrangements for the man's care. He spoke to the innkeeper, explaining the situation and ensuring that the man would be looked after. He even left money to cover the costs, promising to return and pay any additional expenses. The injured man was overwhelmed by the Samaritan's kindness and generosity. Jesus told this story to teach us an important lesson. This story, known as the parable of the Good Samaritan, was shared by Jesus to illustrate the importance of loving and caring for one another. It wasn't just about helping those we know or like, it was about showing compassion to everyone, regardless of their background or circumstances. Jesus wanted to remind us that true kindness knows no boundaries. Love your neighbor as yourself, he said. This simple yet profound message is at the heart of the story. Loving your neighbor means treating others with the same care and respect that you would want for yourself. It's about putting yourself in someone else's shoes and understanding their struggles. It's about being there for others, even when it's inconvenient or difficult. That means showing kindness to everyone, no matter who they are. The story of the Good Samaritan challenges us to look beyond our differences and see the humanity in each person we encounter. It's a call to action, urging us to be kind and compassionate in our daily lives. Whether it's a friend, a stranger, or even someone we might not get along with, everyone deserves kindness. So kids, the next time you see someone who needs help, be like the Good Samaritan. Remember, You have the power to make a difference in someone's life. It doesn't matter how big or small the act of kindness is, what matters is that you take the time to help. Whether it's sharing your lunch with a friend, helping someone carry their groceries, or simply offering a kind word, every act of kindness counts. Remember, even small acts of kindness can make a big difference. Sometimes, it's the little things that have the greatest impact. A smile, a hug, or a helping hand can brighten someone's day and make them feel valued. Never underestimate the power of your actions. You have the ability to spread kindness and make the world a better place, one small act at a time. Who can you help today? Take a moment to think about the people in your life and the ways you can show them kindness. It could be a family member, a friend, a neighbor, or even someone you don't know very well. Look for opportunities to lend a helping hand and make a positive impact. Remember, kindness is contagious, and your actions can inspire others to do the same. Thanks for watching, and be sure to spread some kindness. We hope this story has inspired you to be a good Samaritan in your own life. Remember, every act of kindness, no matter how small, can make a big difference. So go out there and spread some kindness today. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time with another heartwarming story.